What up, my people? This is Rob Lightborn coming at you. This is finally Accountability Day number 102. Man, I'm glad to be back, actually. I'll just put it this way. I've been trying to get to this for a while. Actually, I've been half-assed trying to get to this for a while. Because I think had I stuck to schedules and everything, I would have gotten to it definitely. What I have done in the last week is, the last time I got at y'all, and it's something I actually wanted to continue on, so I plan to do that right now. But what I had to actually do is light another fire under myself. However, what I negated to do was make changes and then adjust to the schedule for the last few days, about 6 or 7 days maybe. But I've had a fire to where I've just been kind of doing stuff and somewhat aimlessly. I mean, I've been getting things done, so to speak, but not necessarily getting things done in order. And one without the other still does not equal what I'm trying to go for. So today, I actually finally, about 80%, I'll say, have gotten back to somewhat of a schedule. And I still need to go ahead and tighten up on it and round it out. But this is why I'm actually able, at this point in time, to actually get this in, because this was a part of the schedule. Once again, I'm trying to get back to that. I really have fallen off from that specifically. I haven't necessarily been lazy as far as, you know, my desire is back stronger and everything. I feel my energy is back a little bit stronger, but not having that schedule and not adhering to that schedule definitely affects me personally different. I don't know how it affects anybody else, but it messes with me bad, and I am much more less effective. So I'm working and building towards that. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope y'all have been on y'all game. I am, again, trying to get back to it, and we're gonna keep on going at it as far as it goes over here. So I want to get back to the last time I did hit y'all up, which seems like years ago now, was understanding what it is that you need to let go of, like what's working, what's not working, what you need to tweak, what you need to just completely obliterate from whatever it is that you want to do. And just sticking to that, I've had to apply that once again. There are certain people that, while I love them and we have a good time and everything, sometimes I can't talk to them at this point in time because I'll lose focus. You know, so, or it's like sometimes when I see a call come in, it's like I have to be real with myself. Is this really a 5-minute conversation? You know, it's not. And therefore, do you have more than 5 minutes to actually go ahead and do this? This is one of the reasons why most of the time I actually make my callbacks while I'm in the car, while I'm driving. You know, hands-free, of course, but while I'm driving from one destination to another or something like that, where I know I'll have time just to actually sit, and I try to make my calls then, so that way, you know, I don't alienate people or whatnot, so to speak, because when you're chasing after something, you can get into that situation where you do alienate folks, or you do, you know, kind of isolate yourself, so to speak. You know, this is intense focus. It's one of the results of intense focus. However, that's not ever the goal. The goal is not to keep everybody away. You do want to keep some sort of people away. You know, you want to keep anybody who has the ability to influence you with the wrong thing, you want to keep that away, of course. So, yeah, but even more so than just like conversations, phone calls, people you hang with or whatever, certain things that you just do within yourself, certain habits, you really have to break. That's what I've found, not only on this journey, but I've kind of always known it. It really sucks that you always know what you need to do. At least I feel that way. I'm not ever really confused about what I need to do. There are some points in times where I'm genuinely like, oh, okay, what should I do? And I have to come to a decision. That's not what I'm talking about. Usually, when there's something that's been nagging at me where it's like, you need to change this or you need to do this, I usually know exactly how to go about doing it. But there is a resistance to actually following through with the choice that I've already made. Following through daily, following through consistently. It's kind of like, you know, there's this like whining type of attitude that's just like, dang, man, I really got to get to that. Like, I got to start adding that to my day. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. If you want to achieve, but you already said that you've wanted, then the answer 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, is going to be yes. It's like, man, you mean I got to do more? Yeah, you do. And what sucks is, if you haven't achieved your goal yet, then you have to visualize and understand that you are behind. You have to accept that. You got to accept that. You have to accept that. You are behind. And it's okay as long as you're still here. It's okay because you have the opportunity to change it. That's the only reason it's okay. But it has to be unacceptable that you're behind. And in accepting that fact and saying that remaining behind is unacceptable to me, it puts you in a position where it's like, okay, well, if I don't want to be here, then I have to address the fact that this needs to change and that needs to change. I was talking to my sister the other day, and I was telling her, like, it's very easy to get comfortable in a place where you never wanted to be in the first place. But you end up, you come to a point where you have that moment of recognition where you are in a place where it's like you already happen to be there, whatever it is, whether it's failure in finances, whether it's failure in a relationship, whatever. You're there, you don't like it, but in order to change it, it takes extra energy to first get out of it and then get back to the place where you were before you fell into this trap, so to speak, and then also get to the place where you want to go. It takes so much extra energy. It takes so much extra energy. It's not a good feeling, but I tell you what, it's a better feeling than you failing to get what you want in life. So, that's it for today. I'm actually glad to be back. I feel very energetic. I went a little long. I apologize for that. But look, God bless each and every one of you. Always respect time, and I will see you tomorrow, God willing. Peace.